Hi boss, we might have a problem. So I'm here at the training ground and we've got the workers here obviously doing the renovation. Well, they're only going to close one of the training pitches, so we've got no access to it. We've got barriers up and everything. Just been for a quick chat with them, and what they've said to me is this. I just asked them, well, what we getting? How many more pitches? What sort of surface is it going to be? Things like that. What they've turned out to me and said is, well, we're not doing that sort of renovation. So, alright, so we're getting a state-of-the-art gym. They went, no. Apparently, on the training ground, they're building a hotel on one of our pitches. Tried to ask some more questions and, well, he didn't give me any more answers and just walked off, trying to pick up a phone. And then I saw a logo on a van and I think it might have explained something. I've sent it to you, boss. I think we've got problems on hand.
Well. Honestly, I swear down, we have got the dodgiest owner. Sometimes I feel like I'm the manager of Harchester United, not Manchester Central. The whole PR thing with the stadium, I'm just waiting for that to fall through. That's what I think that is. I'll show you a bit more detail later. And now to find out he's not actually improving the training facilities. He's took away one of our pitches to build a hotel to probably replace the hotel he sold to cover Limo's gambling debts. He'll put a spin on it somehow. Anyway, I'm sure we'll survive, me and Joe. We've had to, haven't we? Me and Joe Page battled our way through many challenges. And this season has probably got the chances of being mine and Joe's best ever season. Maybe. It's been tons of fun to play. But before we get into it, have you seen Return of the Kings? If you enjoyed my story, Fallen Kingdom, you need to check out Return of the Kings. It's a sequel. It's the story carried over, a full arc of a story, and one I really enjoyed putting together. So make sure you go and check that out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you're feeling very kind. Get involved in the comments. Strap yourself in, buckle up, because we've got some epicness potentially to get through. So this is why I believe CP is talking out of his ass and is broke. Flat broke, skint. Doesn't have a pot to piss in because we're 40 million in debt. 40 million in debt. I've got a bit of a transfer budget now, getting towards the end of the season. That might give something away that we're at least top 4 and secure Champions League football. But I swear to God, when I created CP, I didn't make him poor, but I didn't make him rich. I made him wealthy. And never once have we had any investment from our owner. And I've played this game a lot. And when I've been in charge of transfers, I'll put debt onto the club. I always do, but then the team will always usually inject some cash. Oh, the chairman's injected 20 million. You know, if you're paying back as a loan or whatever. That has never happened, and this has been a very bad year for us financially. Obviously, Greeno's been out there buying the players that have made us successful on the pitch, but can we afford it? No. So something needs to change. Are we going to be able to keep on soldiering on? Or eventually, will Greeno sell anyone? Now, obviously, we've had the January transfer window. Couldn't get that out. And no, we didn't. There was offers in for some of our good players. But, as always, Greeno said no. No one in, no one out. I've kept the players. But can we keep going for success? Well, let's find out. Well, we played Manchester United, didn't we, in the last live comp, and had one game left to play in the Champions League, which was against Roma, who we absolutely annihilated in that final game. 5-0, topping the group by 6 points. Very surprised with Roma, but it is what it is, and we went on through. Well, we faced Borussia Mönchengladbach, and yeah. Awesome. Total B team in the next leg. And we lost it, but who cares? Who cares? 2-1, fair enough. A lot of these guys don't always play. Some of them obviously do. But it was good to just give a few of them a game. And there's not, 6-0. It had taken some epic collapse from us. It didn't. And we were still in the Champions League. Where we drew English and FA Cup champions and one of our arch rivals, my former team, Tame Valley. Right. 1-1. We were awesome though. Oof. Very annoyed by their late equaliser and annoyed that we didn't put that ball in the back of the net and give ourselves a cushion. Because we needed that cushion, because in the return leg at the Evolving Mindset Arena, we were beaten 2-1. Jamie Balance had a goal disallowed. So, you know, football is football. But this was just a small part of the epic tale of two arch rivals. The biggest club in the country right now, the biggest club in Manchester, Thames Valley, versus the new up-and-comers, us. And it didn't start here. No, I completely forgot to share something with you. We have actually won a trophy this year. Yeah, we won the Community Shield. Forgot to share it with you. I'm a bit of a dick sometimes. So yeah, at the start of the season, we picked up a trophy. Obviously, Thames Valley won the league in the FA Cup, so we were runners-up in the league. And this was the start of it. So, you know, we beat them. They've knocked us out of the Champions League, but there was more to come. So I've highlighted the Manchester United live com at the bottom there, and I've reversed the dates. But yeah, the battles with Thames Valley continue, because you'll see right there, we drew with Thames Valley away in this great period. Look at this period here. What was brilliant though, was beating Liverpool 5-1. Absolutely love that. At Anfield. You having that? How good's that? But yeah, then we played Thames Valley again in another battle. Still not the end of it, I'll be honest with you. But what was very special about this was it was John Griffiths. Friend to the channel, friend to me, patron, legend. And we signed John, Greeno signed John, in the summer from Thames Valley. So for John, this is for you. Now watch this pass. Watch this pass. For me, right? Watch this. Love how it bends. And he just gets onto it. There you go. 3 points for us. So yeah, we had that great patch. And then recently I'd lost a couple of games. Got beat off United in honestly. That was just a crazy game. Just take a minute to look at the times. It's just how it goes sometimes. Got beat off Arsenal again. Done me twice. But fair enough, right? As you probably can tell because of the finances page, we have secured a top 4 spot. But I think that was pretty obvious we were going to do that. But how was our title charge gone with 2 games left to play? Well. Little old Manchester Central could be back on top where they belong. Because we, with 2 games left, are 6 points in the lead. I am loving every freaking bit of it. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Grafted my ass off. It's been very frustrating not being able to sign any players, and I've had times, you know, it feels like a lifetime ago from episode 12, I think it was, with the playoff special to get us in the Premier League, and then a few early years where we could have gone down, just chipping away, and I've got to give it to Greeno. He eventually got his act together and he's slowly pieced his team together, even though financially we could be in a bit of trouble because of that, but who cares if we become champions? I don't. So, LiveCon today will be against another former team of mine, the Black and Yellow, the Hatters, Denton Villa. If we beat them, we're laughing. I mean, if anything happens, we're laughing. We're in a good spot here. But what about the FA Cup? Well, let's get through it quickly. We beat Aston Villa 2-1 with a B team. 4th round, Swansea with a B team, 3-0. Brentford, 5th round with a B team, 3-0 again. Come on, boys. Now this one, I kind of just amused myself. I know it's only a computer game, but I like the fantasy element of this game where it can take you in your head, and I could not resist. Now, my assistant manager, Joe Page, the only games he's ever been in charge of are our pre-season friendlies. But Joe Page, in real life, is a Derby fan and season ticket holder. And in the game, he is a Derby fan. So when we got Derby, I couldn't help it. I holidayed and left him in charge for this one game. I thought, you go be manager. I told him I had a dental appointment. I didn't. I made Joe manage the team and batter his own team just for my own amusement. But then I was back for the semis. Of course there was. It was Thames Valley semi-final of the FA Cup. Another epic battle between 2 great teams. You know, we beat them in the Community Shield. They've knocked me out of the Champions League. We drew in the league, and then we beat them in the league, and then I've beat them in the cup. It's been a real battle, and what's been good about it is that we have gone toe-to-toe a lot and taken points off each other and done things to each other. But they are, right now, the best team in the country. Double winners last year. So to know we can match them on a regular basis, and if we beat them, it's not just a one-off lucky game, that we can compete. It tells me we're there now. And have you seen who we've got in the FA Cup final? Manchester's 5th biggest team. Manchester City at Wembley. Can I squeeze a double live coming here today? Whack. No idea, but I'll try my best just for you. So here we are at the Sir Brett Dalton Stadium, live on TV. Very good team out there. Losey has been a sensation for me this year, no matter where he plays. Going up against Javis, can never say his name. Denton, who's got my two sons in the team, Jackson in defence and Fletcher up top. The amount of times I've seen him apparently getting the sack, I'm surprised he's still here. Right, so let's go now. I mean, if we lose this, things can happen. I'm hoping we can do a job here, do enough. And then obviously, Team Valley play tomorrow. They don't play today. We'll see how that goes as well. That's what it is, isn't it? But I've got a really good feeling. We have been fantastic. A bit ropey towards the end. Ooh, but it's that period where, you know, we got right into the FA Cup, in the quarterfinals at Champions League. I had a good cushion in the league at one point. I think I was about 11 points clear at one point. And you just think to yourself, I'm coming up against a team in 18th. I've got a Champions League game, I've got an FA Cup semi-final. I'm going to beat team and it doesn't always work. And then you can play your best team and it doesn't always work. The United game was insane. And here we go, Denton, 1-0 up. Shit happens. Now I know Denton are, 7th, 8th or something like that. Big club though, loads of money. Awesome team. Very good team. But again, that's why this league's good. You've got a team like Liverpool in 13th. They were still good. Still got good players. I love it. I've really enjoyed playing it. And I'm at a stage now where, because my team's decent, it's good to play because you know you really are good. Oh, go on. How did he not tap that into it? What happened then? Yeah, so my boys have done well, and I'm surprised if both stayed at Denton. I don't know why. I mean, Alexis is top striker. He must be having a knock or something, because I think once he came in, our Fletch up top's not played as much as he used to. But anyway, I still love the kids. Hope they don't score against me. And it's still 1-0. So here we go. And if you are a fan of my stories, I don't know if there's going to be one this week. I think I've done 7 in 7 weeks. And it's hard. It is hard. And my brain's a bit... So I think I might have a week off and slowly prepare the next one, which I think might be called Bad Boys Inc. So we'll see what happens with that one. But it might not be for a while. You have to watch some Central, won't you? Catch up with this, awesome series. I reckon there's tons of people out there that have never seen it, never will see it. But if they did, they'd love it. Because it's fun, innit? I think it's been brilliant. Here's Georgie. Come on, George. Sing when you're winning. We're not winning, we're drawing. But come on. All right, we're back in this. I mean, the amount of times as well this season that we have gone down 1-0. And I pulled off a fight back, or at least got a draw, or at least the United game, it was like we were coming back. We kept fighting, and then... Oh, get in! No, referee's pulling this back for something. Do you know what? I haven't had VAR go for me in ages. Oh! I have now. What was up with it? Let's have a quick look to Deja, who wears a headband now because of his shampoo adverts. Where's it through that? Oh, I don't know. I don't care. And I've totally forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, half an hour to go. We are the better team. We've created more chances. We are just awesome. I wish Team Valley were playing now. I hate the fact that they're playing another day. Oh, let's get Johnston on. I'll do that, Joey. Good old Joe Page and doing extra sessions with the lads. I can't believe CP's putting a hotel on a training pitch. He owns the land already, doesn't he? So he's only got to build it. Honestly, the man has got no shame. Right, here's Denton Villa. Only minutes to go. Can they get a draw? Oh, go on, Diamond. What a player he is, by the way. He's just developed into a superstar. Absolute superstar. Denton are not giving up. The black and yellow. Probably my favourite of the series, really. I love the Denton Villa series. Because it's my hometown team I actually played for as a kid. So, yeah, I'd wanted to do that from day dot when I started YouTube, but I didn't think, why would anyone care about a team like Denton Villa? Good save, Bruno. 5 minutes of injury time and we've got a corner. Sing to take it, whips it in. No one can get onto it, but Billy Gilmore, fresh legs, pings it back out to Singy. To Vaknin, who's fresh onto the pitch, and there you go, Jamie Balance, 24th goal of the season, game over. Manchester Central have won the Premier League. We're not getting a trophy yet though, which is very annoying, but he definitely said it. I'm never the best when it comes to the maths section of a league, but yeah, we've won the league. There you go, and do you know what? It makes me wonder of all the shit I've had to put up with these people I'm working with, including Brian Kane, who won't answer his phone, and the reason is the youth intake was so bad, I've never seen anything that bad. I ain't going to show it you because I don't even want to look at it again. I mean, it said poor, but they needed to make a new category called mega shit. That's what it was. That's why he's not answering his phone. So I've just played the last game of the season. A B teamed it against Wolves. Made a couple of subs, but I just tried to rest everyone. I brought on 3 players that I think felt like deserved it in case we did get a trophy ceremony, but we're not getting one. And that annoys the hell out of me. But we're champions anyway, so who cares? So here we are with the final Premier League table. Everton, Sheffield United and Burnley have been relegated. We're champions going into the Champions League with the Valley, City and Spurs. United and Arsenal, Denton there. Look at Chelsea in 8th. It's such a strong league. Liverpool down in 12th. Jamie Balance, 3rd highest goal scorer. Mbappe's been on fire. Diamond, 3rd best player. And Mbappe again has been on fire. But it's that. Title holders, Manchester Central. We have done it. We've done it. So proud. Honestly, I'm so chuffed. Before we get to the FA Cup final, let's check out some awards quickly. Aaron Diamond, Young Player of the Year. Me, Manager of the Year. Win ratio, 71%. Check that out. I'm 54 years old. Bloody hell. Peter, pleased, is he? Owner Christian Peter, through his press officer, Trevor Watson. So it's not come from him. He sent it to his press officer and he's released it. You need to invest. Seriously. Because honestly, if I win this FA Cup, I'm going to go and chat with the wife about seriously going back to my holiday home in the Caribbean. Because it could be job done. Welcome to Wembley Stadium against Pochettino's Manchester City. There you go, that's their team, and this is my team. I had to make 2 changes. I wanted Griffiths to play, but he's carrying a knock, so Lowe's is, and George is full and injured, that superstar right back, so Johnson's not a bad backup. Let's go the Bees, let's go the Bees! Not only do I want to win the double, I want to beat Manchester City in an FA Cup final. I mean, this would be immense. I mean, we have been fantastic this year. We've had blips, but every team has the odd blip, but all in all, we have been absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Some great performances from the players. Real team this year. Them 2 fullbacks coming in were massive for us. I think the central midfield have just formed into such a good little partnership. Deja and From. Obviously Diamond. I mean, Lowe's has become this great player no matter if he's on the left or behind the striker. Griffiths coming in and really adapting out to that left-hand side and getting better and better at it as the season went on. Jamie Balance banging in a ton of goals again. So yeah, we've been good, and I feel we deserve this. I feel like this is what we need. I mean, the lack of like proper. The Champions League is something I'd love to win. Oh, go on, get in from it. Come on, let's beat the Tin Pots. Look at them all, quiet as anything. Come on. I mean, the Champions League would be great, but you know, I feel like what I've had to do with this series and this team, it wouldn't be such a bad thing to go out on this kind of a high. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I can't work out the views on this series. Sometimes they look like they're tailing off, like the last episode, and then next minute I'll have an episode that has double the views. So I don't know if like generally people are just tired of Central and it's time to wrap up this little story and move on to pastures new. I don't know. Maybe I'll wait and see what kind of reaction to get at the end of this episode, depending on what happens. Maybe I need to talk with the boss, see what Mr. Peter thinks. At the minute, I know it's 1-0, and we seem like we're in control, but City is City still. I mean, they finished 3rd in the Prem, still a good team, won tons of Premier Leagues in the early days of this series. Still got top players and bags of money, and here they come. Can they get themselves back into it? Ooh. Well, that might have gone out. It's not, he's kept it in. I don't know what they're doing now though. Bore me. That's what I meant to say. So it's hard time here at Wembley. We're definitely the better team. Got some stats, you know, when I was going up on the build up to the FA Cup. We are the dirtiest team in the FA Cup this year. We're showing it already, but we're also the best goal scoring team, averaging 3 goals a game. Come on, man, you are 45 minutes away from being absolute legends and putting us in our rightful place as the biggest, the best team in Manchester. We will be, won't we? Take that mantle off Tame Valley, double winners of last year, to lose out on that title last year on goal difference, and then to come back the next year and win the league by a couple of points, deservedly, I think, and then to get to the FA Cup final. I mean, all them years of us being shit in the cups, you know, it's been good to start just getting a bit better at it, and especially with this, because I didn't play an A team till the semi-final. All right, Johnny Boy's on the right wing for Diamond, carrying a little knock, but you know what? He deserves to be in this cup final. He deserves it. Johnson's tired as well. Do you know what, Joe? I'm going to do this for you, Joe. It's not just all about me and Greeno and Brian and CP. Joe's been a massive part of this. I mean, I think, is it 5 seasons on the bounce? He's been undefeated in his pre-season fixtures, so fair play to him, man. He should, I mean, maybe I should step away and let Joe take over. Oh, it'd be interesting, wouldn't it, if I did quit? Would they give it to Joe? Yeah, Pochettino hasn't been here all season, you know. I think City were doing that all right. And they've sacked the manager. He's coming about halfway, I think. And they got him back up in the league. They're doing all right. Third's pretty respectable, but this is mega respectable. And we're getting our little awards ceremony. We've robbed of this in the league, but we're not robbed of it here at Wembley for the FA Cup final. Bruno, our gay icon, our club captain, is going to be lifting that trophy. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've stopped being, and I wonder if it's helped me this year. I've stopped wearing a suit, and I've become a tracksuit wanker. Have you noticed that? So after this season, we now have the full domestic set. Community Shield, a Carabao Cup, an FA Cup and a Premier League to add to our Conference League and Sky Bet League 2 title. I am very happy with that, and I could resign on that and feel like I've achieved. This is a final look at that squad arranged by average rating. Look at Stefan George, the right back from Leicester. We got him. Aaron Diamond's been amazing. Jamie Balance scoring goals again. John Griffiths has done really well. 10 goals, 10 assists, very happy. Brody is the backup's done really well. I mean, he's the backup and he's still managed that many games. I think I've done quite well at rotating, and I think that's helped. Once you get that depth in a squad, I mean, look, that's a good chunk of games for backup players. I really believe, you know, once you get that depth and you can rotate and you're winning, it shows you've got a good squad, and no one's contract's coming to an end. But does that mean Greeno, don't mean he won't sell anyone? Because obviously a lot of our players are wanted, but now with champions, our reputation's got to have increased. We've got to be, you know, we're going to be like the elite of the elite now. It's just going into next year, so you keep that team together. I don't think you need to add to that team, and I think it could probably win the league again. So there we have it. That is the end of episode 27, and 3 trophies to show for it this season, eh? That ain't bad. Very happy with that. But thank you for your view. It is absolutely massive. Thank you for all the support with this series. You guys have stuck with it from day one till now, because I know it's hard to stick with the series over a long period of time, but it has been a labour of love of mine, and hopefully you've loved every minute of it too. And make sure, if you haven't already, go and check out Return of the Kings. It's been awesome, I think. So thank you for the support on all my stories recently as well. So I hope you're happy. I hope you're safe. I hope you go and have a beer now and celebrate us being champions of England, FA Cup champions as well. Special times for Manchester Central fans. Stay happy, stay safe. I'm Booed. I'll see you next time.